In the last in this podcast series, to succeed in the face of COVID-19, we'll focus on improving the effectiveness of your operations. Welcome to Business Breakthroughs, conversations with your host, Larry Prince, CEO of Prince Leadership. I'm Barry Cohen. If you're looking for ways for your business to grow, restore, and renew during these turbulent and uncertain times, Larry is the person who will share how to break through. The aim of these podcasts is to find those breakthrough moments that translate to sustainable growth and a new normal in the face of COVID-19. Welcome, Larry.
Thanks, Barry.
Larry, what do you say to the business owner or executive who says, how do I improve our operations to grow the business?
Barry, I would say to that owner, improving operations should always be on the top of the list of priorities to address when seeking business growth. See, data shows that operational inefficiencies is in the top 3 of business drivers that lead to a gap in company sales. So for this podcast, when we are speaking of operations, let's focus on improving working processes.
All right, Larry, how about sharing an example related to work processes?
Sure, Barry. Just the other day, I was talking to a regional manager of a multi-location tire service business. What he does is cycles through the different stores within his region, reviewing processes, and watching how people get their work done.
So he's the troubleshooter.
You got it exactly, Barry. His job is to pressure test how the mechanics and service people work through each step to ensure they are doing the right things the right way.
Well, do they?
Well, he said many times they do, but each day he's able to fine-tune how they work, lessening the number of steps and actually improving efficiency of service. He was sharing with me how certain steps must be followed. For example, using the car lift the right way to ensure all safety measures are met. He has an important job as far as I see it, and I respect that this organization has made process improvement a function of customer service, which also leads to high-quality work.
All right, so you're saying that process is the things that organizations choose to do to get stuff done.
You got it, Barry. Barry, it's how we secure a pathway for implementing the right set of activities to achieve the organization's goals and mission, and to achieve those goals and mission on time, on quality, and on budget. In fact, companies can have a well-crafted mission statement. They can have a great sense of purpose and targeted goals, yet not achieve the objectives they set unless they set people up for success by crafting the right set of process steps and best practices and teaching them effectively.
Good. So share with us some of those best practices.
Good idea, Barry. Let's take a look at 3 key best practices. First, all processes and all steps need to be clearly documented. They need to be easy to find, easy to follow, and easy to train people. Too often, companies either do not document their processes or document them in old-fashioned binders stored on a shelf.
Larry, when you say easy to follow, explain a little more.
Barry, a good process needs to be specific, clear, repeatable, coordinated with everything else that's being done, and people can learn them quickly. In most cases, a new hire can be taught fairly quickly what to do, assuming they possess the requisite skills.
Got it. How about another best practice?
Barry, processes should support the goals of the organization and the role each person plays within the company. Too often we see people doing things that run counter to the work of other people. You know, this silo effect. This leads to inefficiency. It leads to frustrated workers and frustrated customers. Not good.
All right. So, Larry, share an example of how processes should support goals.
Barry, for example, I'm working with a home improvement company that realized their home repair team was struggling to get work done on time. That's not good considering their goals for home repairs went up this year. So as a team, they met to map out each person's function and to readjust each step in repairing a home. But most importantly, how they work in a coordinated fashion to complete the repairs.
And how did it work out?
Barry, it's a work in progress right now, yet I can see how they're streamlining their processes, which I could see will help them achieve those goals.
Larry, we have time for one more best practice.
Good, Barry. And that best practice is this. Strong companies challenge their people to ask why. Why am I doing this task? Does it make sense? Will it help me achieve my goals? And here's something important, Barry. What should I stop doing? Let go of. do better, and start doing. Make process improvement a part of the culture, which means it is something that is taught, it is something that is coached, and something that is recognized and rewarded.
Larry, that makes a lot of sense. So, companies should schedule periodic checkups to improve processes, like going to a doctor for a yearly physical or bringing in the car for a tune-up.
Well said, Barry. By doing so, companies are more ready to scale up when opportunity arises. I also recommend employing technology and software to support workflow management. There are many good tools available for that.
Larry, I appreciate your insights today, helping business leaders to grow revenue by improving operational efficiency through process improvement.
You're welcome, Barry.
If you're committed to growing and restoring your business in the face of COVID-19, go to princeleadership.com or call Larry directly at 973-670-6304. That's princeleadership.com or call 973-670-6304.